So there I have it. It was a pain in my butt getting the plenum off. Welcome back to Easy's Rebuilds. I'm Easy E. And if y'all follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, there's all links in the description area below. Y'all would have known that we was working on the 2000 Ford Expedition, having timing issues. Well, no, not even timing issues. The timing chain was in there just flopping around, breaking everything. So my stepson and I changed the timing chain cover, and he ended up changing the chain, but he did not set the timing. He just crossed his fingers and cranked their own up, and the engine blew up. Literally. Broke 4 of the rocker rollers on the passenger side motor. Passenger side. Ordered new rocker rollers. We put them on. I set the timing, and the car wouldn't start. I checked for compression. He lost compression in all 4 cylinders on the passenger side. So now we gotta pull the motor and put another motor in. And y'all know I never did that on my channel before, but I guess we'll be doing that now. But first of all, I'm tasked with breaking down the donor motor. So I'm just gonna jump right on into there. It's sitting right next to me, the donor motor. It's the same 5.4 Triton motor, but this is the one out of the Eddie Bauer. And I know that for a fact because I seen the Eddie Bauer 5.4 motor, and it got a lower plenum on there under the intake. So that's how, and a lot of these, and here's not Eddie Bauer, so a lot of these lines that's on this motor has been blocked off with a screw and a hose clamp for the plenum part. But hopefully we better take the plenum off of his and put it on top of this motor, so we don't got to have all this makeshift stuff that's got stuff with screws and bolts in it that's gonna be clanking around while you're driving. But obviously it worked in the last truck it was in. But let me stop talking and let me start breaking this motor down, getting the top part off, because we got to change the valve cover gaskets on this one. Anyway, change the oil. We're swiping over. Once we get the other motor out, we're gonna be swiping over the oil pans, because that one got a brand new oil pan gasket. And while we at it, might as well just do the valve cover, the timing cover too, because the other motor got a brand new gasket on that as well. So get everything with brand new gaskets, so we know for sure we don't got no leaks, and get all into this. He's gonna swipe over the alternator. But I gotta stop talking. I'll show y'all around this motor, because today was not a long day with the work. Had no power at work, so I got sent home. So now I'm just working around the garage. Because remember, y'all, I do work a full-time job. Let's get into this motor. Deuces! And here's said motor out of donor expedition that was dropped off to us. We got that service over here. Hopefully that's just a little box. Like I said, this is the Eddie Bauer edition. Eddie Bauer edition has this in it. So I won't know if we can swap the one off of his, because his intake doesn't have this on it. So it should be hollow. His is a big open hole down here where you can stick your hand. There ain't nothing down there. So hopefully we just swap the intakes over. But I gotta take this intake off anyway, so I can use the engine hoist, because y'all know they got seat belt. The jack use it, but we ain't gonna be using that. The proper way to do it is get it from this bolt and that bolt over there, or from 2 side bolts, and lift it up with the chains. So you gotta take the plenum off anyway. He gotta order new intake gaskets. We already been taking stuff apart. I'm gonna get this wiring harness off. I And I know where everything go. Get the wiring harness off. Gonna be changing the spark plugs too. Then you're gonna change the fuel injectors as well. He's gonna take the ones off his motor and put them on this one because someone's been here. I guess they couldn't get to this spark plug because that one still got the bolt in it, but they changed all the rest of the spark plugs. I don't know if why they couldn't get to that one if they had the motor out before. But it's all, it is what it is. Like I said, there's a lot of lines on this 80 bar motor that's been like, screws been jammed in them because they are not used for the regular Ford Expedition. So I'm about to start ripping all this stuff off, like, cause we ain't gonna be using the power steering. Well, I mean the AC compressor off of this one, even though they cut all the lines anyway. And we're not gonna be using the power steering pump or reservoir off of this one because they cut the lines anyway. Yeah, I see, already got started taking off the wiring harness for the motor. I'm gonna get this thing bare down the bare bones. So let me get started. So y'all see we got this far. I don't know if y'all can see all the way down in those spark plug holes, but there's mouse droppings and look like dirt and sand. I don't know if y'all can see down in those, because y'all on forehead, like that one is right there. That one is super jam packed, and that one and that one. So like I said, I don't know if y'all can see down in there. I'll take y'all off my forehead so I can see what I'm looking at, and do this one more time. So yeah, you can see down in there, they're full of dirt and droppings. Down we don't got none in there because that's the spark plug we took out. So hopefully it was nothing in there. Like this is the clean. This is the clean one. Cause this is the one the boot was actually down on it. With all the other ones, you can't even see the spark plug in this one. You can see the tip of that one. And that one got mouse droppings all in it. I plugged off the fuel injector ports. So I'm gonna start blowing. Well, I already got a lot of mouse droppings out. That was around here and around here. Like I said, 80 Barber edition. Oh. This is seized on there, so I gotta get that off. And just get these bolts out. And I'll be all done, but I'm about to blow these ports out. And while I'm blowing, I'm gonna be using the shop vac to try to suck up anything so all that mouse poop don't go around my garage. All right, getting hot up in here. Woo! Get some of this cold air. But I got them all cleaned out, vacuumed out all the mouse droppings. Those are some big old mouse droppings, but I got them all sucked out and everything. Got myself a little dirty. I know y'all would have been saying, the real mechanics out there, you don't want none of that getting down into the chambers. That's why I sucked up all the mouse dropping, all the debris around these, and I will be taping them off so nothing gets in there while we work. But I just gotta get this all broken down so I can get to my lift points. I do believe he said he's gonna use the intake off of his. These are 10 millimeters. Oh, that one I want to break. Alrighty. I'm almost out of battery juice. Oh shit, well, I get that one. Now for the ones that I couldn't break free, break them free. And be very careful. All those broke free. Yeah, I think that's all of them. I can't tell. Can y'all tell me? Nope, one more. This one too. Oh, that one got stripped. Here's a bolt out for that. I'll catch y'all back in a minute. So there I have it. It was a pain in my butt getting the plenum off. Don't like they ever changed the thermostat. Lucky we taking this off. That one, the head on that boat broke off. That's how long they've been in there. But lucky those are long shafts on those boats. So when it broke, the threads are in. The threads are actually in the block here. So you got all this shaft, and I was able to wiggle the upper intake off. Then heat it up with some MAP gas and turn it off with some channel locks. But we don't gotta worry about broken bolts. I even took that little thing out. Pretty much, y'all know I'm not a professional, but pretty much it's the same motor, just without that plastic plenum piece. I don't know if y'all can see that plastic piece up under there. I think that's just for the Eddie Bauer motors. So if we swap them over, his intake to this one, it shouldn't make no difference. But we be allowing all these airlines that got plugged off. Cause I don't think his don't got all those airlines and stuff. But we got the temperature. I think this is a temperature sensor. Let me take it out. This is broke. Well, I might have broke it. Trying to get that thing off, might have hit it. Temperature sensor. But we can take the one off his car and put that in there. That's no biggie. But broke down his motor because he's gonna be changing the intakes, changing the valve cover gaskets, changing the spark plugs, and we was full of mouse droppings, as you can see. And they actually chewed up I think that would be the knock sensor. They chewed through the wiring on the knock sensor. But so we just have to take the one off his car. The cigarette butts in here, mouse droppings. Just take the one off of his and replace that. So luckily I did do this, because we could have left it all together with this on there and try to throw it in the car all as one. Then when I found out he had an engine light for a knock sensor, and since we live in Indiana, we got past emissions, can't have no engine lights on. So that was an easy one. So I think I'm done with this. I did what I came out here to do, get that plenum off. I say you're gonna be ordering new intake gaskets. We already got the valve cover gaskets over there. We got the new spark plugs. He's not ordering any coil packs. I still gotta get the power steering pump off and the AC condenser off and all the other little nicks and knacks. But it's fairly easy. Fairly easy. Go for head cam. So let me see if I'm gonna end this video or if I'm gonna tear the rest of this apart. Get off all the stuff we don't need. Cause I'm not changing the spark plugs. I'm not changing the valve cover gaskets just yet. I'm just tearing it down, getting it ready. So let me see what I can do next. Well, that's going to be a wrap for this one. I got done what I set out to do. Got the motor broken down. Got all the cuts, parts off. The parts that pretty much don't need. I hope so. Got the plenum. They go to wiring harness. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, so the next order of business is to get out there and get the Ford Expedition back in the driveway, so we can pull that motor out and pretty much do the same thing to that motor and swap everything over. After we change the spark plugs in this one, of course, and the valve cover gasket and the oil pan gasket, because it'd be easier when it's out the car to change all that stuff. So that's gonna be it. We just got another package delivered today. An engine stand. You know we're gonna need one of those. And I always got other parts everywhere, the cars. So it's not never over with. Not around here. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If y'all didn't, give me a thumbs down. Leave a comment in the comment section below. And go check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. It's all links in the description area below. And share this video on your social media. Share with your friends, share with your family, share with your co-workers. And consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already subscribed. And with all that said, and don't forget, we have merch at teespring.com. And we also take Cash App donations. It's links in the description area below. And with all that said, stay tuned and stay blessed, people. Peace.